Did you know that Squarespace offered enterprise solutions? Whether you manage 20 or 100 or 1,000 websites or more, you could do it through Squarespace Enterprise. They have some incredible features that you may never have heard of before, and I'm going to walk you through them now. I'm going to show you why this may be one of the simplest and most powerful tools on the market. Let's get into it. Now, if you do decide to move forward with Squarespace Enterprise, or at the very least, schedule a call with their team, use that first link down below to get started. That will get you directly connected to their team today. And this is why companies like Netflix and Dell have used Squarespace Enterprise as a solution for their massive custom needs. Now, let's look at the reality of managing a few sites or a few hundred websites or thousands of websites. Traditional website management becomes an absolute nightmare. Why? Because you've got global office needs, localized sites that have specific needs, product divisions that have specific needs, retail locations requiring custom branding for their microsites, and so many other things. And at a certain point, you are spending millions of dollars to build a custom solution that doesn't really work, but kind of works and kind of doesn't work even more than it works. And it gets really confusing fast. Plus, a lot of solutions out there are just outdated in terms of their actual functionality with a modern website. As a company, you want to make sure you have brand consistency across all your websites, but you also want to give control at a local level to certain content. And this is where Squarespace Enterprise comes in. They have actually thought through the entire process of an enterprise-grade solution designed specifically for large corporations that need to deploy and manage hundreds or thousands of websites, with the core feature of not losing your mind. Here's what makes it special. Imagine having one central location where your entire global team can go in to create, manage, and control hundreds of websites, all while maintaining the perfect brand consistent across every different website. Okay, so let's run this example. Let's say your company just updated corporate messaging and you need to publish that change across 300 regional websites in 40 countries. Instead of trying to coordinate with dozens of agencies, regional teams, and all of that, you could go in and adjust the content on the same day. You can make bulk edits across dozens of websites in a moment. But let's take it to the next level. Let's say you need to deploy sites really quickly. Well, with the enterprise template system, you can do that. You can create master brand templates with lockdown design elements that protect your brand standards while giving regional partners and team members the ability to edit localized content. Now you're taking 6-month projects and turning them into same-day execution. And trust me when I say, I've seen how this works with WordPress, and it is clunky, hard, and difficult to manage. So your European division can customize their messaging while your Asia Pacific can handle their content on their own, all while keeping the brand guidelines and the corporate brand intact. But here's what's really impressive if you're not already convinced. It's not just managing websites, it's managing global digital operations. You've got advanced filtering by region, business unit, campaign type, site pinning for mission critical properties, and a really cool feature, enterprise analytics that aggregate all your data across your entire portfolio. And one thing I didn't mention that you're probably thinking about is actual permissions and the system around permissions. Well, it is just as sophisticated as your needs. You can create complex organizational hierarchies. So maybe your global marketing directors can edit all the regional sites, but country managers only have access to their geographical team sites. And again, you could do all of that within the platform. You also have features like page drafts, which allows distributed teams across time zones to workshop different changes and get approvals before going live. And all of this make for a really useful system within one central hub. Now, when you're talking about scale this size, you do need a lot of other things as well, like compliance and security standards. Squarespace Enterprise delivers 99.9% uptime with enterprise SLA guarantees. That's not a marketing promise, that's what companies that are managing millions of dollars worth of websites need and get. And this is why this is such a better solution than most out there, because Squarespace does this for millions and millions of websites already. They've got the top tier compliance of SOC 2, which means they've passed the serious security audits that Fortune 500 IT departments require. Plus, you've got enterprise single sign-on solutions through all the major players. Your global teams aren't managing separate credentials, and your cybersecurity team is going to have a great time. Plus, enterprise-grade SSL encryption is automatic across all your sites in the background. You'll also get a dedicated account manager with Squarespace so that you can talk to them about any of your needs, whether it's HIPAA, GDPR, or sector-specific regulations. Now, let me pull some real examples off of their website and give you some testimonials that matter. Sirhan, which you've probably heard about before, the real estate company, switched to Squarespace Enterprise and said, one of the reasons we love it so much is because all of the friction it removed. Any barriers to entry for our creative team to be able to go from brain to paintbrush no longer exists. Plus, one of my favorite features is going to be the enterprise level SEO strategy that you could use across your entire portfolio. And if in the case in this video or on their website of something that you need but I or the website didn't mention, well, you could talk to them because they can create custom solutions for you. Enterprise works way better than WordPress as well because you don't need an extra IT team as well to try to manage the back end. The complexity becomes so easy at scale. And when it comes to traditional enterprise CMS platforms, the complexity of trying to build out these custom solutions all goes out the window because Squarespace has already done it. They have truly found the sweet spot for large corporations, enterprise-grade power and scalability with simplicity. But this may lead to you asking, well, what is their pricing? And at this point, they don't publish anything online, but you can reach out to their team, schedule a call, and get next steps. And this does make sense because it is an enterprise level solution, which could be for 30 sites or could be 3,000 sites. So this almost takes the DIYer experience of building a beautiful website fast and gives it to you at scale with all the compliance and everything you need with hundreds of websites in one platform in one go. And your whole team honestly is going to love it because you could create easy tutorials. As you can see on my YouTube channel, I create a ton of Squarespace tutorials that help people understand how to take those next steps. You could create a database of those tutorials for your company or hire me to do it, but you could create it for your company and then from there be able to use that as a resource for every single region, whether you just hired someone new or it's an intern or whatever it may be. They'll know exactly how to update the website without having to wait 6 months for a team to do it or another person to figure out do they want to do it or what. It'll all be there in the platform ready to go. Now, don't forget that link down below. If you found value from this video, it would mean the world to me that you use that link and get started with Squarespace Enterprise. At the minimum, just book a call with them so you could learn more about how they may or may not be able to match your needs. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.